As a lifelong reader of National Geographic, I have been exposed to the world. As an artist with today's technology, I have been exposed to people from all over the world. With this special issue, National Geographic has chosen to make us more involved in the world. I'll be jumping into this issue in an art way. I have chosen to use topics from certain pages and make my own issue. Sometimes I will use National Geographic's layout format. Sometimes I will use the title from a chosen page. Sometimes I will use an image from a chosen page. In no way am I affiliated with National Geographic, and in no way is it my intention to deface National Geographic. This is a fun art project. Please play along. Use the hashtag April Nat Geo Art, all one word, as your posts. Thanks and enjoy. Me, Beth. And my Instagram is at 4x8 Paper Stuff if you want to see a close-up. So let's get going. Back inside. Look at the kitchen sink paper I made. I'm trying to be as good as Lynn Loves Life. The stuff that I got from Amsterdam. I found these. I thought I lost them. These, I don't think these are Amy. But they're in the company that she is in, American Crafts. I got them at Tuesday morning for nothing. I don't know if these are Amy or not. They look like her writing, though, but there's so many people that write like this now. Except for me. And it doesn't have her name on it. I think the ones that she does have her little logo right here. Okay. That, I don't know. The last two. The last two. Good, because I was getting tired of it. Not tired. Bored. I must have ADD. Alright, so I'm going to talk these through and release them all Monday night. When you see these, it'll be Monday night. When we get back from the beach. And the last two are shadow. Wherever there are people, there will be rats thriving on our trash. Kind of gross. All the way gross. But I cut off part of it because I used that chart for the average, the highest places to live in the United States. Oh, California. That is so disgusting. And then the last one is this. Your shot is where I got the word from. Your shot. But this, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's in Miami, I'm sure. No. Oh. Hong Kong. The cameraman is from Shenzhen, China. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. The Choi Hung Public Housing Complex in Hong Kong's Kowloon district is full of Chinese name. Its full Chinese name translates to Rainbow Village. Okay, I'm glad I read that. Okay, so I don't know how I'm going to do this. I can put this away now. But for right now, it's going back in its little project pouch. Let's see what we have to play with. This is by far. Now, I'm kind of close here. Hold on a second. Now, let's fail. Use a paintbrush. Anyhow, this is my favorite by far. This is like the shape of the thatched roofs on those little grass hovels they live in. This just reminded me of the ladies' dresses, and oh, I just love it. And this I just started painting because I was bored. Had a piece of paper and had gold paint. So what do? You just paint. And then I don't know why I did this, but it's sort of a zebra-like. And one of the ladies had zebra print on. This is housing. Okay, so we have this page to work with. Oh. This is tomorrow's. Don't look. Or is that today's? That was so much fun. That's tomorrow's, I think. Because I filmed 3 and ahead of time outside. There, now you can't see. Alright, so I have this page and a big spread. This will be the Rainbow Village. Oh yeah. This is rats or shadow. I think we're going to go along the lines of shadow. Okay, but it's going to be abstract because that seems to be where my mind is, and the paper says to do it, so you got to do what the paper says, right? Right. Okay, here we go. Last two. I'm going to work out of this. But I did not use all of, in fact, I'm just now going to start on the last signature. But it will be, I can just add extra art abstract stuff in here, no problem. But I love this. Love it, love it, love it. Traveler's notebook size on the inside, pretty much. The cover is way off base, but I love the cover too. And it's got a hidden pocket. I just now discovered that. So, alright. I'm not taking any art supplies to the beach over the weekend. We leave in a couple hours. But I am going to take, well, I take that back. I think I might take some watercolor. In fact, watercolor and Amy. Some water. This is Amy, because this is her brush, and it's the perfect size for my hand, and I love it. And junk mail and some watercolor paper and a pencil. Okay, let's get the pencil out too. Oh, maybe I'll take my Apple pencil. I love this thing. And a pencil, if I can find it. Which probably means I need to bring an eraser. Okay, that's my art supplies for the weekend. Watercolors, eraser, Apple pencil, pencil, water brush, and a bowl for water. But I am going to use beach water. I want to see what happens. If the salt water does anything different. So that's all my supplies. Okay. So let's put these, I got to put all this stuff by the door, otherwise I forget. So I'm not going to use these watercolors on the last 2 pages. Okay, art supplies by the door. More coffee. And away we go. I'm sorry, I thought I fixed the camera. My camera keeps moving on me. So I'm getting some greens out just because they were on top in this pile of stuff that I'm trying to use up. And how do I create shadows? Which is kind of where I want to go. I don't know. But I'm going to start tearing stuff just because that's what I do. And I tore strips. I'm tearing strips. And yes, I know that thing's already been published now. My mind. I can't pack 3 bags. One for me, one for Bella, one for my husband. Dog stuff because he's going with us. And do art and do laundry all at the same time. So anyhow, the art prevails. Everything else might get left at home. And my brain is left at home, but oh well. Anyhow, my camera keeps moving a little bit. And I'm adding green to that piece of paper towel that Bella dripped mermaid marker ink all over. Don't tell her I have another set. She can't use them because they just drip. There it goes again. All right, now I'm going to fix it. I actually stick a paintbrush in there. So I'm going to let you just see how I fiddle with everything, and I finally get it, I think. And then I was going to try to, because it has a little ball that you can plug to make it stop rotating, but it still rotates. So I have to like prop up the little ball. Anyhow. So sorry if you're getting vertigo, but this is real life right here. See, it just keeps moving. Anyhow, I think I finally get it. Maybe I'll cut some of this out because actually it is making me vertigo. Note to self, I actually did something right. Okay, I already had it figured out. Okay, note to self. So I had this little tiny piece of brown paper bag or something here. And I decided to make that into little strips, and those might be my shadows. Who knows? So let's start off with some textbook paper. If you ever see a textbook and it's on the shopping cart that's free, grab it, because I've had the most fun in this textbook. It's a math one, so it has numbers underneath it, and the text and the numbers just warm my heart for whatever reason. Call me weird. I'm weird, I know. So I have stripes and shadows, right? That's what I'm going with. That's what the paper said it wanted to do. And these are all either handmade with acrylic, watercolor, and acrylic with torn. I took 2 pieces of acrylic and put them together and then pulled them apart when they were semi-dry, so it de-stressed the paint. That turquoisey one that my hand is next to, it ripped the paper, so when I pulled them apart. And I'm adding black Stabilo and adding shadows to my brown shadows. So there's shadows upon shadows in an abstract sort of way. I like it. I really do. I do like that. And I think I'm going to... the cool thing was this sign. So I wrote shadow over the curve of that turquoise spot of green. And then in tiny, tiny letters, I wrote rats, because rats were the focus of their page. And I outlined it with a shadow, and now I'm going to glue all that down onto my shadows. So I have shadow on top of shadow on top of shadow. And that's going to go into my book, just like that. And then I shadowed the word shadow with green. So there's lots of shadows going on there. And I glue it to this page, and I'm going to go forward with the last one. So this is a little bit of a longer video, but that's because I talked through the last one all the way in real time. Thanks for playing. Thanks for all that you've done with me, Kurtie. Okay, video 2. The last page of our magazine is the rainbow apartments. This one. This is in Hong Kong, and in Hong Kong, the apartment complex Chinese translates into Rainbow Village. So, as I was cleaning out my gobs and gobs and gobs of paper, I found this. This was just ridiculous. Cleaning off a paintbrush, I think, and or this is on Tomorrow River paper, so it's luscious. Can you hear that? Doesn't go through. This paper is amazing. It could be used on the space shuttle. Anyhow, I was going to photocopy it. No, Beth, no. You can put this in your book and do another one with the 1,000 other pieces of paper you have. Okay, Beth, I will do that. So, I'm going to put it in here, and it'll be the last page. I don't know why this appeals to me. I'm going to analyze why it appeals to me. The justification of these blocks turns me on. That's not a good way to say it. I love organized chaos. I think I live my life like that. Now, it can go this far over organized chaos and I get stressed. If it goes this far under organized chaos, I'm very bored. So it's a fine line. Not as thick as this even. So, this blocks I love. The paper I love, the noise of it. The colors running together. This is watercolors. And probably the Prima watercolors. I love this. When I saw this, it took me 2 days to clean up thousands of pieces of paper. Well, maybe not. Yeah, it could have been 1,000 pieces of paper. And organize them into files. And they're coming. That tour is coming. I had this sitting on top of stacks for 2 days. And every time I walk past it, I'm like, oh, it just made my heart flutter. I don't know why. I just love this. So these are my apartment buildings. And I thought that might be too easy. But I think it's a good way to end this journal on a rainbow note, on something I love, on a topic I love, National Geographic. This National Geographic, when I started it, my parents were both alive. Oh, it's been a month today that my mom was gone. Okay, let's not go there. And all the pages that I took pictures of the National Geographic were done at my mom and dad's house. If you look closely on Instagram, you can see the carpet. I post the picture from the magazine on Instagram and then my project, hopefully. Sometimes I forgot, sometimes I was late, sometimes I even forgot to post Kurtie's, because I posted Kurtie's work on my stuff. Hashtag April Nat Geo Art has all of our works on it. Hopefully. Kurtie, there's no rush to get the last ones done. But this is going to be my last page. As simple as that. It was already done. It was work that I had found before. I love it. It made my heart skip a beat. That picture made my heart skip a beat when I saw it. So this is kind of a lot of closure. That's what I'm trying to say. The closure of this art project, the fact that I did all the prep pictures at my mom and dad's house. And now they're gone. This is ended. There's a lot of closure here. Oof. Little emotional. But I think this art project was art therapy for me. I think I will always have to have a little art therapy for life. It calms me. I'm taking sewing to the beach. I'm either playing in paper or I'm playing with fabric, some kind of fiber. And I just, it completes me. To quote Tom Cruise, which, what a horrible person to quote, I think. Not for his looks or his acting, but for his lifestyle. Anyhow, this was a political statement in a way about our planet. It's a conservation statement. How about that? National Geographic started it, and I chose to use it as my, how did I have it? Yeah. As my jumping off point, oh dear, for this entire project. And I don't think there's a better way to end it than this. That's my shot. Oops, this is a little wet still. Well, don't look over here. Okay. Well, I guess after once you've seen this, you've already seen that. Okay. All right, this house. It's hard to do things over seams when you've got 5 layers of paper on an envelope. Sometimes I think I should use like Mod Podge or matte medium, but I don't know. So there are a few pages left in this, but I'm going to go in and put some pretty paper in and amongst all of it. Especially this last insert, although I love all this writing. So maybe some of it, I don't know. Anyhow, Rainbow Village. It takes a village to save our planet. Thank goodness we have art to bring us back to Earth. For lack of a better way to say it. It's what I need is art to bring me back to Earth. Art completes me, and I love this. And thanks for playing along, Kurtie, very much. And I've loved all of your work. Kurtie's work is totally different take. And she was a lot better with the yellow borders than I have been. I started putting them back in if I didn't have them, but then I didn't. And I'm okay with all of that because I didn't have to have them. See, these are just art pieces that were on my desk and I just put them in blank spots. And I didn't, sometimes, see, here's a cup. They were more prominent in the beginning. That wolf. Oh, that wolf frightens me. But I'm okay with them not being on all of them. I love that elephant. Berlin. Amsterdam. I got mail from Amsterdam. Woohoo. Lynn Loves Life is from Amsterdam. And I love this. Love it. I could just paint on all of these other blank pages and be thoroughly complete. So, thanks for playing. I don't know what I'm going to do next. I don't know. Thank you. Bye. So, yep, that's our National Geographic art project for April all done. Bye. Thanks for watching.